Hello ladies, folks, and gender fluid folks, welcome back to another video. Now, you may notice this isn't a typical video. I am a very blocky boy in a very non-normal looking skin for me. And that is because I am on a Minecraft map I have made with Ace Rabbit. I did the majority of the building and the cosmetics. Ace handled the behind the scenes, which you will later see. Can you please put the chair back, Ace?
Okay.
Thank you very much. So yeah, we have replicated FNAF2 for Ace's latest video, which is a continuation of his last FNAF video, which I will link in the comments or description down below, whichever I decide to do later on for post-editing and uploading me. But yeah, as you can see, it's about as close as we could get with the blocks available to us. So we've got the screens, you know, we've got the cabling, we've got the posters, which is a custom poster pack we actually had to get for this, which was pretty cool. There's some other really neat features we will get to in a moment, but of course, before we get going, there is a little Freddy at the desk. And of course, it's not just any Freddy, Ace. You know what Freddy that is, don't you?
A psychic Friend Fredbear.
Are you ready, Ace? We gotta sing the song. Are you ready?
I'm going mute.
Boo. Okay, I'm just gonna put the song on screen because he's cringe.
He's here, he's there, he's everywhere. Who you gonna call? Psychic Friend Fredbear.
But anyway, yeah, we have a little cupcake chilling in there. We have some nice little decorations, nice little sort of references to the game, and a camera here, which will play a role in Ace's video, but I'm unfortunately not going to be able to mention what it's for at the moment. So as we continue through the hallway, obviously, we don't want the player playing the map to, well, get out. Okay, so we're back. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a technical issue. My game decided to crash mid-recording. But anyway, we have party rooms 1 through 4, and after that, Ace's...
Hey, I'm eating here.
Yep, we continue. Obviously, more decorated hallways, very standard posters. But now we go on to parts and service. Now, unfortunately, the FNAF mod we're using doesn't have a Withered Bonnie or Freddy alternative. At least not one that doesn't cause mass chaos. So, in lieu of that, we have a Freddy here, Golden Freddy, of course, with some pipes to replicate the very famous sort of Freddy/Bonnie laying down against the wall, sort of in a wreck kind of vibes. We've got more of the sort of broken monitors, because I figured, like, if this is parts and service, they're going to have all the broken down things in here, so broken down camera monitors just kind of makes sense. Here we, of course, have Foxy, because he doesn't have an official location in the map, along with spare parts for the old animatronics, because I figure they probably just moved over the leftover stock and endos from the old locations. And then also we've got some paper pals, and just in general, some nice references. We've got 2 cameras in this one, obviously. So we got the parts and service back, which doesn't exist in the game, but I wanted it here because I wanted to make sure that you can keep an eye on Foxy and keep an eye on Mangle, because Mangle is one of the many animatronics that we have that can actually move. And of course we have our bathrooms here, very standard, not really anything too fancy about it. And then of course we have another camera that shoots down this hallway so that we have a nice shot. Now, moving on, we have I replicated the FNAF main sort of, I guess what you call party room. Ace, was that what you would call it? Party room?
Yeah, I'd say it's a party room.
Yeah. And so up on stage we have the balloons, we have Toy Bonnie, Toy Freddy, Toy Chica. And of course, to make it accurate to the games, we have the camera aimed at Chica's side, because in FNAF 2, the camera is from Chica's side instead of being from, I believe it's Bonnie's side normally.
Yeah, I think so.
And then, before we continue, actually, there is a little reference to FNAF Help Wanted back here, which is, of course, the glitch trap ending. So we have the cake and pizza with balloons backstage. I like to add that in every FNAF map I've made for Ace so far, and there is one in his video's latest map. Of course, we have some arcade machines, because they always play a nice key role in the FNAF franchise, so it felt like we needed to have some. Then over here, we have Prize Corner, which has some cute little plushies. Only the Freddy's are movable though, unfortunately. But not Golden Freddy, because he's just built different, I guess. And then if we continue up here, I cleverly designed a staircase, because the puppet lives in this box. And the way I made the box functional for the actual gameplay mechanic side of it is above here. If I can't really go into spectator without changing scenes. There is a projector from Security Craft that basically projects downwards the block to fill the gap, so that way I can phase through as the puppet when I'm morphed, which is the mod we use for, you know, moving the animatronics around. Like if I do this, I can become any of the animatronics in my roster, which is really helpful. And I did try my best to replicate the carousel from FNAF 2, but unfortunately it's kind of difficult to replicate in Minecraft with the mods I had available. So this was like the best I could do in short notice. We of course have everyone's least favorite animatronic here, Balloon Boy. He can be toggled invisible, which we will show you in a bit. We just have some sort of standard parties and presents, cups, you know, usual kind of things you'd expect at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. And then in the back room we have a nice big heaping pile of presents from presumably some sort of abandoned birthday party. Alright, and we are here at the control room. Now this is where the entire map is mainly controlled by me and Ace throughout the course of our prank on the unsuspecting content creator we lure into this recording. So, starting off on this side, we have the ability to adjust the time like the game, so we can go through 1 AM all the way through to 6 AM, and we can even kill the power and also kill the player and restore the power, which is also very, very helpful. Of course, there is some other things we can show you, like Ace. Do we want to show them Phone Guy? What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we can show them Phone Guy in a minute, but first, we do have the FNAF animatronic toggle. So basically how this works is the top button is your remove invisibility, the bottom is apply. And so basically when you press this, the animatronic statue, which is actually an entity, which we found out the hard way, will pretty much turn invisible, and then you can take its place as the statue variant, which I can show you. In here, you know, we have the Toy Freddy statue, and then basically you ghost into it and spectator and on-ghost, and there you go. That's how we make the knights functional.
It's for you.
Thank you very much, we'll play that in a moment. And then of course that is for every animatronic. There's some fun little Easter eggs around here. Like obviously this back room's pretty empty, pretty boring. But because we like Golden Freddy here, he's my favorite boy, we do have the Golden Freddy. And he is chilling here with a little sign saying howdy. And then this over here, I don't remember what this button does. I think it plays the Night Guard track. Yeah. Which you're about to hear now. Also, you're really quiet for some reason.
Oh, yeah, because my mic didn't turn back on fully when
Oh,
I'm
okay.
muted.
Well, here we are. We are going to play some Phone Guy. This is a track I recorded using voice mod. This Ace kindly cut up and sent to a friend of ours. Enjoy! Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where family and fun go up your bum. I'm Phone Guy, and I'm here to tell you why you are absolutely fucked if you let anyone onto the premises. You see, the owner of this place, they're the sentimental sort. And while we did open for our grand reopening recently, after a series of accidents, according to my official statement from corporate, we are currently closed down, and they are worried about our state-of-the-art animatronics being stolen in the meantime, while they handle the various PR and legal issues resulting around a unfortunate accident with a young child in their frontal lobe. But I'm not allowed to talk about that because I'm pretty sure I will be fired and or hunted down by reprimanded by corporate. So, your job is to secure the premises and make sure no one enters and no one breaks or steals anything from the property. Any damage to the premises or anything important on the premises that is damaged during your time here will be deducted from your final paycheck. And of course, make sure to keep an eye on the animatronics. At the moment, just so they don't seize up and break over the period of time of being stationary, they have been put in their sentry mode, which will allow them to move freely around the pizzeria as soon as the night shift happens, which is your shift. So, make sure you don't damage them, keep an eye on them, and make sure Freddy and the gang are perfectly safe. And if you see a strange individual in a rabbit costume, call the police! He's been banned from our shops for many years now. And he keeps coming back. So, try not to die, because if you do, I'm always watching. And yeah, that is the Phone Guy clip that we recorded. I'm really happy with how that turned out, to be honest. Oh, hi. Hi, Freddy. And yeah, so that is pretty much the majority of how the map works, but we do have some fun other little features. Alright, so we are back in the FNAF office, just chilling in the chair. Ace, whenever you're ready, would you please do the funny? So as you can see, it removes the light sources, and then, hopefully, yep, we have the 6 AM. And then it's nice and quiet, relaxing, nothing wrong. Lights come back on, and we get jump scare killed because Ace wanted to rig the recording. Now, conveniently, the spawn point of the world is the next section of this video, so luckily we have spawned in here. So, the trick that me and Ace came up with was we were luring people into this recording, telling them that they were going to play some sort of map. And so I, with the help of Ace, put together this quick sort of find the button map. Not meant to be difficult, meant to sort of lull them into a false sense of security. So obviously you have your standard sort of no rules, following all the rules in like a rule book. And then I completely, absolutely lied about these players. I have no idea if any players have these usernames. It'd be kind of funny if they do. But yeah, so you press the button, you keep pressing the buttons, you follow the blood like the book tells you to, and then eventually, after enough buttons have been pressed, I believe this is the last one. Nope, okay. This one is. You then get teleported to the FNAF location, and then the phone guy would start playing, and that would begin your playthrough of the FNAF map. So yeah, that is gonna be all for today's video, guys. I hope you like this quick little behind-the-scenes peek at the project I've been working on. I will, of course, be working on more projects like this for Ace, because we plan to go through the entirety of FNAF, one map at a time, hopefully. So I will keep you guys posted when I make the next one. And I will see you next time. Goodbye!